Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I want to share with you some NFT comics that I have been buying on VeVe. So I'm going to show you this. I was scratching my nose. I got my phone in my hand, which you can see on the screen. Well, now you can. Can you see it now? Yeah, and if this sounds interesting to you, drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm going to break down the reasons why I bought this specific comics. And for those that are new to comics and don't understand what to look for, hopefully I can give you a little insight to the comic world and help you understand why buying some of these now could be absolutely life-changing in the future. If it sounds interesting, drop that like. Did I say that? I'm saying it again. Need to let you know, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your own money into these comics, because this isn't financial advice. Just showing you what I've been buying. So, as you can see, up here I've got the VeVe app, and you can see some of the comics that I've been buying. I think it's cool. I do like that you can read these comics. I'm going to show you that in a second. But this has huge potential. And a lot of the people that are in comics right now that do not know about NFTs, don't know about the crypto space and, you know, comics on VeVe and stuff, at some point it will catch on. And I believe when it does catch on, these big collectors that spend hundreds and thousands will come over to this crypto space and start buying up these comics fast. And if you look recently, just real quick on the screen here, they recently dropped this Marvel Digital Comics Savage She-Hulk. It's like the a Hulk man, is that right? Of a female version. I'll just hit my hand. But what do you look for when it comes to buying comics? Because there are a bunch of comics on this, you know, on this app. And how do you know what to buy? Well, I look for a few things. The first one is first appearances. Now you may be thinking, well, what's a first appearance? Well, as you can see here, look, the She-Hulk, if you come into it, does it show that this is a first appearance of some sort? When you click on the I button, you can scroll down and read the description. Now, here it says, She-Hulk's first appearance and origin issue. Origin issue? Yeah. So the release of this release features VeVe exclusive rare and ultra rare covers of Nicoletta Baldari. I think I said that right, Baldari. And this is apparently her first appearance. So this is why I bought this, because I thought that, you know, it might be something great to hold in the future. How much did I buy this for? Because you can get this quite cheap. And when I say cheap, you know, $5 a piece. And this is the difference. When you invest in NFTs compared to crypto coins, you can, you know, buy a couple of these and, you know, stock up on a couple of the same issue. And then when they rise in price, sell them on. But you can get it for cheap. $5 isn't expensive. I think you could, you know, grab in 2-3 of these and holding them. Or, you know, if you're a hard investor in, you know, comics and stuff, then, you know, grabbing them by bulk whilst they're cheap, that could be a good look, because then you could sell it on for more money as time goes on. Make sure I'm on the right screen here. Yeah. So they're going for about $5 each. Now, it says gems, but each gem is like $1. That's how they do this, right? So if I go back on this, you can see here. So it's got the cover here. You can tap in the middle if you wanted to read it. I won't tap it and read it. I just want to scroll down and show you some of the things that I look for. And when you scroll down here, it says details. So there's the cover variant. This is a common, and you can get this in different variants. I went for the common one. 12,000 editions of this variant of the common. Because this had the original looks, right? And then you can scroll down here. You can see like the artist and all this stuff. You know, if you've been in this space for VeVe, you know what you're looking at already, right? But look at the year, 1980. So that's another thing that I want to talk about. When were these comics created? Because that's also an important part as to, you know, why you should be buying comics and where you should be investing your money if you were to get into this. So here's an example. The Amazing Spider-Man #3. I bought 2 of these, and you can see here on the screen I got 2. The reason I bought 2 is because if they pump in price like I believe they can, I can then sell it on for crazy money in the future. So, and this is the digital NFT version that I have, right? So when you, again, you can read it by tapping on the minutes of, and you can see it right here, the first appearance of Dr. Octopus. Now, you've seen that movie. Is it Spider-Man #2? That man here, when he's got his arms, his robot arms, and he's just grabbing him by the neck and stuff, all of that. That was big. And he was a big character in Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of it. Matter of fact, this was so big that the original comic price is expensive, flew up in price. Now, if you look at this, right, because this is all about, we're looking at the time this comic was created, 1963, start year. You can see here, right, start year. And it says 1963. This would be considered a Silver Age comic. You get different types of age comics, right? Let me just come over here real quick. So you've got the Platinum Age, means anything from 1935 or before would be classed as a Platinum Age. Then you've got the Golden Age comics, which is 1935 to 1947. Then we've got the Atomic Age, which I don't really pay attention to, mainly like the gold, silver, bronze. The Silver Age is anywhere from 1956 to 1970, and that's what this comic Spider-Man is here. And if you come over to, just an example, look at this on eBay. This is the comic that I'm dealing with. So I bought the Amazing Spider-Man #3, first appearance of Dr. Octopus, because he was a big character, and he still is. The latest movie we saw of Spider-Man, he was in it. I remember him being locked up in that cage, and he couldn't get out, and then he finally broke out of all the others, and he turned angry, and then he turned nice again, and yeah, so it was a big movie. He was a big character, and you can see here the original comics go for thousands. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. So, and people will also go based on the quality of this, how good is the condition? How well has it been looked after? Because, we're talking 1960. This has been out, look, 8 cents, 9D, I don't know what it is, 9 dimes, I don't know. But it's been out for a long time. And the condition can really get creased up and things like that over years. So this is another thing that people look for. So getting it in digital form, I believe that many of these big collectors that are spending £3,000, £2,000 odd pound for these comics will come over and have their favorite comics in the palm of their hand on the way anywhere they want to go, and then sell it later on if they want. There's a lot of comics right now that are going for crazy money in this space. And one of the recent ones that launched was Fantasy 15. I haven't got it up, but the prices are crazy. If you can't, just the common version is crazy. And I've been buying the common versions. You can get some variants and stuff, but I'm interested in the common versions. So let me just quickly go back and show you some others that I bought. So I bought this Tales of Astonish, Groot, because I'm looking on eBay at these things and I'm seeing the prices of them, and you can do this in your own time. And I'm comparing them, thinking to myself, okay, these are Silver Age comics, because this was made in, 1959, another Silver Age comic. And this is another first appearance, the first appearance of Groot. For those that knew, Groot was part of the Guardian of the Galaxies. Have you seen that movie? If you haven't, make sure you check it out. And that's where Groot was first appeared, I think, or something in that movie. Groot was a terrifying monster from Planet X, possessing a vocabulary larger than I am Groot. I don't know how you said it. Groot's Marvel monster origins are revealed here. Okay, so that's where he appeared. First appearance was in this comic, right, from the Guardians of the Galaxy. And the next one that I bought was the Amazing Spider-Man 14. Why? Again, I'm looking for first appearances of popular characters, and that's what this is about. And this is how you dominate the comic space, finding first appearances, finding them Golden Age, Silver Age comics, and obviously the conditions of them as well. The good thing with digital versions is we're getting crisp, quality copies, because it's the digital version. Unless they start bringing out crippled versions, I don't know. But let's just take a look at the information on this. So this one here, the Amazing Spider-Man 14. This was the first appearance of the Green Goblin. Again, a big name that we know of. When you watch the movies in the past, you've seen this Green Goblin fly on his little thing and he's coming around and stuff. Powerful. This was the first time he appeared in the Spider-Man comic series, right? According to this, which is why I'm hyped for it. And I bought 2 of these. I might buy more. This was 1963, which is the start year when this came out. So, it's a Silver Age comic. Let me just check again real quick what Golden Age is classed as. So the Golden Age is considered 1935 to 1947. The Silver Age is 1958 to 1970. So I'm dealing with these. To be fair, one of them said 1956, so that might be the Atomic Age. But anyway, this is what I'm looking for. These old comics with great value in the future because of the characters that are inside it, the Green Goblin. See here, and if I come down, talks about how many variants do we have. So there's 49,000 copies of this one. So once they sell out, that's it gone. How many have sold already in this? Does it say? Sometimes it shows how many have been sold already. I can't find it. But yeah, I don't underestimate it. Look, there's 218 for sale in the market. So once those 218 are sold, that's it. You know, if people don't sell them and just hold, you're not going to be able to get a copy of this. So yeah, 1963. There was 70,000 copies of the entire thing because there was different variants, right? But this is the main one I went for. How much does this cost right now? Let me just bang the mic. Let me just see how much this costs if you wanted to buy it. Let me see here. How'd you find that? So I bought it for $8.90. You know, floor price right now is $9.50 because you can click here on the floor price. You could grab it for $9.50 if you wanted to buy it, or about $10. So, and I believe that this comic will go up along with the blue one, the Amazing Spider-Man #3. This one here. I think that these prices will rise and rise and rise because, you know, you're getting first appearances of powerful characters. This one I bought about $15. The floor price right now is $15.49. Again, I might stock up on these, even if every couple of weeks I keep buying more of these, but just keep grabbing because then I can sell the rest off. Keep one for myself and sell the rest off. Let's see what else I've got here. So coming down, I got Spider-Man, but this is What If comics, and this. Let me get my nose. This one is a first appearance of Mayday Parker, the Amazing Spider-Girl. Peter and Mary Jane Parker, Parker's daughter, becomes a spider hero. Now, you don't realize that as time goes on, like in the next 5 to 10 years, you might see these comic characters come to life. Like the next Spider-Man movie might be of, you know, Peter Parker's daughter, and it might be a big movie to watch. So this is why I'm buying this now. I'm hyped for this, and I think it's, you know, definitely good to get in. How much was this one? I bought it for $5 a piece. We'll see what happens in time if it goes up or not, and I can come back to this video. You can come back to this video and have a look at what the prices were. $5 a piece. The floor price right now is again around $5 a piece. Particularly what I bought it at now. There is 21,000 editions of this variant here, which is the original variant. And you know, if you look on eBay, you can see how much they're actually going for as well. This is more of a new comic. You know, it's been out recently. It's not an old one. Oh, I thought it was 2012, but it's not. This is 1989. So it's classed as a Bronze Age comic. So it's been out since 1989. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize. And let me just quickly go back now. So I've showed you the She-Hulk, Spider-Man, NYX #3. You know, this comic is really hard to get hold of in real life. I can tell you straight away, this was the first appearance of Wolverine's daughter. What was her name? I can't go in and tell you. I just knew that. First appearance of X-23, but what was her name? Can't remember. It begins with an L. Oh, it's going to bug me. See, because I'm into comics, right? I know some of it. Well, just can't remember the name. As if one down on her luck, runaway teenager mutant wasn't enough, there's a new genetically mutated blood-headed for New York City's Lower East Side. Cloud this new face and be related to Wolverine. So what's her name? Please, someone tell me in the comments. It begins with L. I know it begins with L. I want to say Laura? Lorraine? I can't remember, but it's going to be big, and these are the faces that we're going to see in the future of these new movies that come out. So if there's a new like Wolverine movie or something, you're going to see is it an L? Is her name L something? I can't remember her name, but they're calling it X-23, and this is a hard comic to get hold of in real life. Trust me on that. You know, you're spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds to get the original. There's 21,000 editions. NYX #3. They've also got an NYX #4. I wonder if they're going to drop that as well. That was the second appearance of her, but this is the first one. Is it Laura? I think it's Laura. I think her name is Laura. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's another comic that I bought. And then down here, I bought the Captain Marvel. Again, two copies of this. Captain Marvel #14. Is this a first appearance? I don't know. I've got to check here. The first appearance of Kamala Khan. The future Miss Marvel. This issue is the action-packed conclusion to the harrowing 5-part Captain Marvel Avengers Assemble event. Okay, the enemy within. Captain Marvel and the Magnetron's rain. I don't know. No matter what it takes. Listen, my reading ain't right today. I just tell you what it is. But this is another first appearance token. comic, which is why I bought it. Again, you can buy it in different variants. The price right now is $3 a piece. That's how much I bought it for, $3.20. It's now $3.60 for the lowest one. I might stock up some more of these. This is a more recent one because it says 2012 when it first came out. So you're going to get newer comics that can actually be quite popular. You know, that NYX was quite a recent one as well. How long? When did that come out? I know the NYX series wasn't super old, 2003. So, you know, these are the comics that I have been buying right now. What do you think? Are you into these comics? Do you like them? I think it's definitely worth grabbing some. Just to open one up real quick, you know, let's just open up the Spider-Man and show you that you can read these. If you click on read, you can scroll through the pages. How do you do it? You tap like this? Hold on, go back. And then you can look at the comic and see what's inside and read through it. I think this is excellent. I can picture a world where, you know, because if you can use this in AR, augmented reality, where you can have the whole AR thing and then people are looking at this and yes, you can look through your glasses and see a comic spinning. It'd be fantastic, I'm telling you now. So that was my reasons for buying these comics. I think I did a good buy. I'm going to sit back and see what happens. And like I said, I'm going to slowly accumulate more of these actual comics as well, the ones that I've got, so I can have more in my hand. This was not financial advice. If you liked it, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. What are you going to be buying? What are you looking forward to buying? I know a lot of people are waiting for, like, you know, detective comics, action comics, Batman comics, because, you know, they're going to be coming. Right now, we've just seen Marvel and DC, Marvel and, what do you call it? Marvel. Is it just Marvel? Yeah, we just seen Marvel. But, you know, I expect that DC comics are going to come, action comics and all these other ones. And, yeah, just be prepared for it because there's going to be some big drops that could come where people can make crazy money. Like I said, some of these comics are going for thousands already, the original, the common ones. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this, drop that like, give me a subscribe, and if I've helped you understand a bit more about comics and what to look for, again, drop that like. I want to get 1,000 likes on this video. If you can do that, I don't know if it's possible, just keep clicking that like button and get me up. This is an example of golden age comics. Like, so you've got action comics, detective comics, and all these things. These are really old. You know, your grandma be walking into the store and buying it, you know, that kind of old. If you want to, I've got my Like a Boss merchandise out. Check this out. Look, right there, my Like a Boss. I don't know if you saw it. Hopefully you did. Just here, my hoodie. Make sure you get over there and buy it as well. It's definitely worth checking out. The link is in my info section. And if you want, become a Patreon. I recommend you should because you can see what I'm buying before I buy. They see this video before you do, so they got a chance to buy these really cheap. If you don't want to miss out, become a Patreon. I've got 7 tiers. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier because this unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, selling, staking, all of that stuff, NFTing, buying comics, the whole lot. And if you want that little bit more, go for my CEO tier, because this gives you my super alerts. I was telling them in my group about what I'm buying before I bought them kind of thing, or, you know, just bought it, said, look, this is what I'm buying, talking as a dirt kind of thing. And yeah, so, you know, you get that extra super alert, get it right there before it goes into the, once I finally bought it in and say, guys, this is what I'm buying. So, and not just that, they got big money. Well, there's big money in this space. And they're sharing great projects all the time. And they're showing us how to make crazy money as well. So don't miss this opportunity. Become a Patreon. The link is in my info section. Thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.